What is up, you guys? It is your boy, Brent Dickus here, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we are here doing, once again, the high school football series. So last episode, we literally, by the skin of our teeth, barely beat the Chicago Bears, keeping basically our division in check, making sure that we win the division. And, I mean, yeah, we haven't clinched at least not even being last place yet. But I think we have a very good chance for us winning the division because none of our teams are even a playoff-bound team. Lions are literally on the borderline of the playoff hunt, but still, I don't really see them doing it. So, but yeah, last game was something. That was a game, all right, and it was a very close one at that. Obviously, throwing the two interceptions didn't help, but also getting sacked 6 times didn't also help. We did a really good job, though, in terms of, getting the run game involved. We also did a very good job, getting the ball to multitude of the wide receivers, which was actually really, really good, and actually kind of one of the bigger reasons why we won that game. But man, this offensive line, I'm so thankful we get the 5 upgrades because guess what? I really hope that we get to upgrade our offensive line because it is terrible. It is awful. We did a very good job of getting after the quarterback, but the big problem was the fact it was mainly because of, blitzes, because half of our sacks came from blitzes. But Tilly getting an interception was very, very huge during that game. So, anyway, I guess that's really it. Let's just go and generate now the number 1 through 46 now, I guess. So, pretty big stuff has happened, as of late. Random number generator 1 through 46. Okay, we're not including that one. So, Google's actually doing it this time. So, we generate a number, and we got number 4, and we get Chase Barger at quarter. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. We can use upgrades at corner, but still would have rather had it on the offensive line, the defensive line, anything. Now we get number 28 here. So that was 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Cable at wide receiver. It's not a bad upgrade, but it's not a great one because I would have rather had it upgrade at a completely other different position. But yeah, now we're at 23, so I just go Colton P. Oh, I did forget I should be always upgrading my punter. So, or that's fine. That's whatever. So Colton, I'm gonna upgrade his power. I'm probably just gonna divert whatever. Yeah. So his kick accuracy, I'm gonna just divert. I'm even going to divert one of his awarenesses, just kicking power, which actually should probably help him a lot, actually. So that's going to make him have 2 extra in the kicking power, which is actually going to be really, really helpful because, his kick power is pretty garbage right now. So, and at punter specifically, that also really helps too. So we're going to go back to 1 here, and we're at number 9 here. 4, 8, 9. Carson gets an upgrade. That's actually not that bad. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna help with his blocking. I know it's not really something I should be really working on, but I do like having a solid tight end run blocker. So that is definitely something useful. Can they please get an offensive line upgrade? We only have 2 left. I'm pretty sure. So 28 again. 4, 8. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Eighth one, shoot wins. I'll take that. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. That's a D-line upgrade. Just something that we need. The only problem is that he was a backup, but that's fine. And the last number is 18. So 26, 24, 22, 20, 18. We didn't get a single upgrade on the offensive line through all that. That is very frustrating. I mean, we did get one upgrade on the defensive line, but it was a backup. So, like, we literally did nothing to help with the roster in terms of almost starters. Like, Carson, yeah, having that extra blocking is going to help, but it doesn't help that much, though. That's the problem. So, but Netschwitz, now there's actually somewhat of a competition in terms of right end. So that's going to be very interesting to look at. Oh, yeah, Chase Real is back from injury. Oh, my God, I forgot about that. That actually helps a lot, actually. I'm going to just do this now because I kind of forget, but I'll just do that now. So, Golden Peace is a punter, now officially has 69 kicking power, which is pretty nice. Won't lie. Is Colton Peace Colton Peace the kicker is on kickoffs. I don't really like that, honestly. He's 72 kicking power, though. I'm going to use my punter still, because I use my punter a lot more than I use my kicker for kickoff, for just in terms of games. Jack Bunyan is the third kicker, which I guess that kind of would be the case. Maybe it might have been no, it would have been like Carter, actually, right? Anyway, we're going against San Fran, one of the highest overall teams in the game. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do this. We're going against one of the highest rated teams you can possibly go against. I know I should already be getting into the game, but I'm hoping that they've had some sort of injury history. Because there's no way we're going against... Okay, so yeah, they actually have a lot of injury. Actually, no, never mind. Well, actually, technically they had. Like, Jake Jackson's out, Elijah Mitchell's out, Talanoa Fafunga's out, and all these guys are also technically out as well. So, we're not going against specifically the best possible version of the Niners, but we're still going against the Niners. So, I'm just going to pray that we could do a really, really good job in terms of just, I don't know, holding our ground and winning this game. So we do get to kick the ball off, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. I like not having the ball start the first half. There we go. Here goes with the kick return, and we get a nice, solid tackle. Brock Purdy. So we got to go against Brock Purdy, which is not going to be an easy task, though. All right, this is a pass. George Kittle's wide open. Dude, I forgot how annoying George Kittle's going to be in this game. It is not going to be fun. Going against George Kittle over and over again is not going to be fun. It's probably going to be one of the toughest things. This is another pass. And why is Julie Jennings wide freaking open? I mean, to be fair, that was kind of nice. I'm going to do corners by speed, and I might be running man coverage. I might be starting around coverage because this is just not working. There we go. We stuffed him pretty good there. It might look to run the ball again, but this time with Jordan Mason. No, this is play action. Why is everybody just wide open? Jesus Christ. Well, we already know this is probably a run, so let's definitely send a blitz here. And we still can't stop it, even if we know that it is a run play. Great. Confidence level is up the chains. Pass. I got everything locked, and never mind, because there's just another wide open receiver. Do we just love keeping receivers wide open? Because that seems to just be a common theme with this team. All right, we got a lot of people. Oh, it's a shoot, it's a toss. I missed the tackle, but thankfully, I think it was Kimball or Max. Yeah, it was Max. Why do I keep saying Kimball every time I say Max? I'm running another blitz. I have a feeling this is probably a run play, which it is. But quickly stuffed up Gio with the tackle for loss, making it a 3rd and goal. All right, Carter, I'm going to send you on a blitz, and I'm going to use your Kimball. And he throws it away. Good job, defense. Yeah, we took away everything, and we were sending pressure because I had that blitz. By the way, I wish Carter had an upgrade because he has like 7 different upgrades. That is not a joke. Right. Gable for the return. Honestly, he doesn't really do that much anyway, so it's like, you might as well have him on the field. I mean, I got to give everybody eventually an opportunity to play, and I mean, Gable has had his moments, but he hasn't really played that much.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes, and it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained.
Yeah, he's our leading rusher, which isn't really that great. There you go, quick passages. Don't you dare tell me that's a touchdown. Are you serious? I just one-play touchdown on an RPO. I didn't even have to try. Like, this guy so dang dirtily. Like the safety even thought this was a run play, and it was an RPO, which, by the way, great block by Brown Miller, which that actually cost him. The fact that he committed on the run was kind of what got him. I mean, I know he didn't commit it that hard, but he committed enough to make it a bad read. It's same thing with the corner, too. So that was just basically the Niners not playing smartly here. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-3. All right. Here we go with the kickoff once again. We're like never gonna get touchbacks like anytime soon. We're not gonna get any touchbacks, which is kind of sad, but it's kind of what you expect, I guess. Okay. There we go. Nice stump at the 27. And I'm gonna run Thundersmoke here on this play. It looks like I might send another blitz with Kimball as well. So, oh my god. Are you serious? I send 8-man on a blitz. We send 4 people on a blitz, and that still doesn't do anything? That is a joke. Okay. That made me a little salty, I ain't lying. Okay, well, this is definitely a pass. And that's... He catches that? Are you serious? How's Brown Miller my best player on defense? What the heck? What is this game? Oh my god, Kyle Juszczyk. Why are these blocks so freaking good and then nobody's there to tackle? Alright. This is getting a little frustrating now. Read option. Gio gets his ankles broken, making it, though, 2nd and 6 at least. So at least we got him quick enough. Always option quarterback. I also want to contain him in case he does want to scramble. Everything's locked. Everything is locked. That's a sack. Connor Krieger with the first sack of the game, I think. Yeah, because we didn't get sacked at all. We didn't ever get a sack in the game yet, so that's the first sack of the game. They're in at 17. I'm sending a blitz. I'm sending a Kimball blitz here, and I'm going to play back in coverage out here. Well, that's a screen. Okay, tackle, please. Thank you. 4th and 6. They're probably going to take their field goal here, which they do.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. Kicking into a headwind here in the second quarter.
Kick is up, and it is good. 7-6 Green Bay. So we're only up by a point. So we should try to get at least a field goal this drive.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold.
Jerome with the return here. Oh, that's a lot of blocks. That is just open space on that right side. I think I might just run that play again. Gunwing slot. RPO alert bubble. I want to run this play again and see if he reads. It's kind of still there for 5 yards. I want to favorite that play because that was just stupid how that was open for a touchdown. I'm favoring that. All right. Let's run on something a little bit different here. Let's definitely run the ball, probably. Got decent blocks. Oh, Frank over. We're just reaching despite I had an offensive lineman right there. 3rd and 3. All right. Let's see if Chase Barber can get open here. Which he does. Very, very bad ball, but he still catches it. And it's still a first down. That was very, very concerning. All right, come on. We can get blocks. Thank you. Chase real pancaked me. But unfortunately, still 2nd and 7. Or wait, no, that was Chase Field. That was Gio, I think. Man, I wish Kimball can pull out a little bit better blocks. I won't lie. Because I do run, like, I form sometimes. So him not making decent blocks is kind of frustrating. Alright, I'm going to run the ball here. Probably going to run commit, which they did. But we still end up getting the first down anyway. I form stretch. I like running the ball. The problem is that I just don't really get the. Oh my god! I was just about to say I don't get the blocks that I get. Good enough blocks to run the ball, but I just did that. So I guess. Yeah, I agree. Well, that's. Oh, shoot! Oh god, that was way too close. I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's run a slip screen here. Run a slip screen. Please get some blocks. Get some blocks. That's a touchdown, Carter Mellicar. Do I go for 2? I feel like I go for 2 in this situation. All right, let's run. Want to make this a 2-possession game. And we get good enough blocks to get the 2 points. In different ways, too. That's funny. You got the octopus. If you don't know what that means, it means you got 8 points in one drive. Akov on the field, down by 9 points. Probably not that happy about it. But they're getting only field goals. Okay, I'm getting tired. We need to run man coverage. This is abysmal. Just seeing the amount of times we get like wide open defenders is getting a little frustrating. I won't lie. Carter, I'll send him on a blitz here. So we got a 5-man pass rush. Hopefully that means he doesn't get a lot of time in terms of throwing the ball. That's going to be open. That backup tight end's going to get open. Nope, you won't. All right. George Kittle. What the frick? What the heck, Gable? 1st and 10, and they quickly dump the ball off to Debo, but only gets 4 yards. Pass. And, yeah, he had no time at all. I don't even know who got there, but there were like 2 players that definitely got there. 3rd and 6. I'm already sending the blitz, and I'm pass committing because we already know this is a pass.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing
Let's
here.
play back a little bit, and he throws it away. 4th and 6. So they're probably going to go and punt it if they are. We're playing some very good defense. We're playing a lot better defense than I initially thought this team would, which I definitely won't complain.
Punt as he sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be
All right, so
inside the
let's
30.
definitely run a pass here.
They'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Showy, I don't like that he's out there. I wish Brown was on the finger, but
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing
that
with
is some
drive.
space.
This will be
I'm gonna call a timeout.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Four verts. See this 4 verts play where that's some yards for Chase Barber right there. You should have not left Chase Barber have that easy of a lane to get wide open. You really should have. All right, let's run slant with him, and they could both run comebacks.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
There's no. Oh my god. I was about to say there's no blitz, and I got quickly smothered in the back. Well, Brownmiller, that's press coverage. He might get open here. He doesn't, but I still find a way to use my legs to get a 1st down. Or Jack. Sorry. Let's see here. Gable could get open. Carson could get open. That's kind of open. That's. You know what I should have did? I should have lobbed that up, and that probably could have been a touchdown if I did. Brownmiller? No. Oh my god. I just got quickly. Oh, shit. Well, I'll just go kick. Oh, can I even make it from here, though? 47? Oh, I can't make it. Perfect high capacity kick, and it is good. 18-6.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going
I just did a scum kick.
points on the board, you take it.
That is what I like to call something called a scum kick. I'm sitting at Fat Blitz. They're probably just going to run and shoot clock this thing. Alright, strip. I know it's a holding call, which is why I'm not that giving 2 craps about it, but are you serious? We just allow him to get a touchdown?
Holding offense.
Ah!
So we come upon halftime.
And halftime. Alright, well, let's just definitely get the run game going. If we could get the run game going, I think we could just be just fine. And I think also playing back coverage is also very important. Well, I feel God that we get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's pretty nice. Alright, Gable with the return. I see some good blocks here. Okay. Down at the 26. Well, that is a big lane right there. If Kimball can go through that. Oh, well, that lane quickly disappeared, but we still got 4 yards per play. All right, I need some good blocks between that hole right there, and Brownmiller made a bad read and not blocking linebacker, which only allowed us to get 2 yards, making it 3rd and 6 or 4. Carson was wide open. I just didn't have time. So that means we got to punt it here.
Now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch taken back near
That's what I thought.
36-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
All right, run play. I got there quickly with Aiden Brownmiller, making it A loss of 2 there. I have a feeling after that they're going to pass it here. Yeah, they are. Play back coverage. Watching these, like, short routes. God, it was wide open. You know, I should just be running man coverage at this point. Like, our zone coverage is so garbage. It really is. I love running this play. I don't think well that bet completed, even if he caught it. I mean, I don't know how he dropped that, by the way, because it's Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, I guess he probably would have caught that if that was in bound, or if he caught it. That's the problem. Right. User Kimball here. Primarily hoping you're going to get some good back coverage. And, of course, freaking Brandon Ayuk open. All right. This is going to be a good chance for me. So, oh, I need to put back. All right. Great tackle, Brown Miller. I'm running blitz. This is where I like running blitzes. Oh. Got him. Stuffed. 3rd and 9. All right, let's play pass. I'm going to play zone here. I'm straight up pressing Julie Jennings here. Shoot, I need to get that. That's a sack. Chase Real with the sack there, making it 4th and 20. And the kick is not good. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. This game is over. Now all I gotta do is just keep clock and everything should be fine.
You and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's...
You know, let's run Max as my 3rd down running back because I definitely don't want Carter to get hurt, and we also just need the freshest man on the field. So Max will be your 3rd down running back, then McCormick if he doesn't get inherit, and then Carter can be the 3rd string.
Up near the 47. From the 47.
You know, I'm just trying to get like fresh man out there, stuff like that.
Now a first carry here.
Oh, Max got some open space. That's probably his best carry he's ever had in his entire career as a running back. All right, here comes Carter back in here. And got a decent 5 yards. QB draw. I'm not going to run QB draw, though. We're going to run inside zone. Nice blocks. Getting us a first. Oh, my God. He went flying. Let's see if this can get open. I think someone can get open here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yep, that's open. Brown Miller 1st down and not a touchdown, but it was close.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
All right, I'm just running fullback dive. I'm just running fullback dive in this scenario. Down on 3, and this isn't even goal line defense. Yeah, this is going to be an easy touchdown. It is. Touchdown, Caleb Kimball. I love just constantly running the ball with Caleb Kimball. It just makes things so much easy for me. And his career. Don't forget that part. You know, I'm gonna plan not eating for the rest of the day until dinner, because I'm actually going out for dinner for Easter, so I mean, by the time you guys are by the time I'm recording this, it's Saturday, or well, by the time I'm recording this, So, like, when you guys see it, it's obviously Easter Sunday. So, actually, speaking of which, happy Easter, guys! I hope you guys are having a fantastic Easter Sunday. Obviously, your boy uploading is gonna make it perfect. I mean, what else do I gotta say? I'm just kidding. Yeah, because this team is garbage. Oh my god. You're getting a lot more pass rush than I initially thought we could. I'm honestly thinking about making this old Madden difficulty because we are just, well, it's not even because I'm good. It's just because the CPU is like actually not that terrible as I initially thought it would. All right, 3rd and 8 here. Let's definitely play some zone. We already know this is gonna be. Oh. He catches that? Are you serious? Bro, that gotta be picked, man. That's gotta be a pick, dude. That's annoying. Oh my god, I missed that tackle. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, this game is kind of basically over at this point. It doesn't matter what they do, but it's still a little frustrating. Picked. You need to pick that! Bro, Miller, you need to pick that, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Oh, I forgot. I need to be hit sticking with Carter. I kind of forgot about that challenge. So I could get this ability that makes me see their plays. Oh my god. Okay, I might need to up the dropping. The dropping is a little ridiculous, especially with that Brandon Ayuk drop that he had earlier. It's ridiculous. Why is Kyle Juszczyk at tight end and George Kittle at wide receiver? That is so weird. Get him. Yes, thank you. I think that's Connor Krieger. Or no, that's Mike Hansen. Alright. Well, we already know this is deep coverage, so I'm gonna run man coverage. Well, that's picked. Or incomplete. That works too, actually. It's actually even better. At this point, I think I might just have Max starting running back and let Daniel also. I also let Max start as well. We're just going to throw in some backups and stuff. You know, because, like, let's just give people. I do want to keep chasing because he's actually been doing really nice. And, you know, instead of Gable, I want to see Tilly. Tilly hasn't ever really been on the field, so let's give him the chance to actually, well, play because he's barely been on the field. Anything else? I mean, I have Max at quarterback. Daniel needs to be starting running back. And then Lemons could be our 3rd down running back. Lemon can be our 3rd down running back. Power back, I want to do... I'll keep Carter as the main player. I do want to throw myself at tight end for fun. I'll just do it for fun. And Blake can be the backup. And I think I'm going to keep the offensive line the exact same. Because our offensive line is garbage now. So, you know, it's kind of just interesting now how our team is going to function. Oh my god. That is wide open lane. Daniel McCormick. That a boy.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
All right. Another decent run for Daniel. Getting 4-yard gain. How is Daniel doing a better job than Max Zillman? Like, that's actually kind of surprising. All right, let's run a little bit of a pass play here. I'm going to be blocking on this play. Shoei could get open, or Blake. Oh, there we go. There's Shoei, and that, I think, is a touchdown. Never mind, that's on the wall. Oh. All right, let's run an RPO. This is either going to... Oh, wow. Oh, I thought for a sec there was offsides. Yeah, I'm taking this with Gabe or McCormick. That's a touchdown. 32-6. Wow. All right, I'm also going to make some substitutions on defense as well. Brown staying at safety. That's no question, right? Brown staying at safety. I do want to see McCormick now play safety. Barber can get subbed out here. Jerome, I actually would not mind he playing CB2 in this scenario. And Tilly would play CB3. Showalter would play outside linebacker. Reefall would play middle linebacker. Actually, Carson will play middle linebacker, not Reefall. But I do need to sub him then out for Flop, which is fine. Defensive tackle, Connor will go out for me here, and Chase will go out for Liam, or Liam's coming in. Nathan will be playing over Mike, and I'm already playing the tackle, so I guess Gio will just stay out there. So right end, or left end, sorry, will be, I don't know why this is not normal. Gio, right end is going to be Nathan, and defensive tackle will be me and Liam. There we go. Oh yeah, and sub linebacker. Gotta do sub linebacker. Carson, Melakar is out for Shoei, and Cam will be going in, and Gables for Slack. I made this video unnecessarily. Sorry about that. Colton obviously is still our kicker. That's not much. Dude, this game was just easy. Why was this game so easy? I mean, to be fair, this team was very injured, but still surprisingly very easy, though. Alright, so we're going to run some cover 2 man here, and I'm going to use a McCormick.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Nice tackle. He just shoved him out of the way. Did you see that? Jeez.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Purdy looking to throw. Winds up and
Nope, that's picked. That's pass interference, and he catches that.
And he will step out of bounds down
Pass
near the
interference.
10-yard line.
Defense.
Pass interference, my garbage.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football.
There was no contact.
Being put into the game.
Oh my god, what a hit. Oh, that was Cameron. I didn't even realize that was Cameron there with the hit stick. Jeez, Belize. I'm like, bro, you're a big boy. Alright, let's send a blitz. McCormick is my user. That's a screen. And he gets that dumped off.
You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yep, zone, man, blitzing. Incomplete.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right.
Even though, like, your guys are going to lose no matter what.
Goal kicker, he doesn't matter.
You don't even matter. That's sad. That's sad to hear. Get him! Get after him! There you go! Gio with the sack. Oh my god. Alright, let's try to get another touchdown. Okay, I don't really like this, but whatever. I'm gonna lob it up! Come on! Catch it! I catch that! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was insane. What a catch. Oh. I was trying to get him. Alright, so this is either Blake or this is Chase Barber here.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw.
Nope, that was intercepted. I think it's Max's first interception, too. Chase is like, no. No. All right, I'm using a Klopp here. Oh, boy. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, everything's locked. Everything's locked. That's a sack. Gio, I think, with another sack. Or that was Nathan. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, we got sacked. This is just disgusting. This is a massacre. Yeah, they're chewing clock. They're like, bro, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, shoot. Get him. Tackle him. Come on, guys. Tackle. Jesus. I know we have most of our backups in, but that doesn't mean you guys can't tackle. Look at them. They're just chewing clock. They're like getting the heck. They want to get the heck out of here. Oh, boy. They're trying to get out of here. No. No. I refuse. I insist. You have to keep playing this game. This is so mean to do, but I don't care. Right. You're gonna keep playing this game no matter what. You are keep playing this game, and I don't care. All right, let's play a dime set. Let's do a dime set here. Oh my god, that was wide open. What the heck, Gable? They're actually not going for two. That's kind of surprising. Dang, I got manhandled. 13-32. It really, at the end of the day, it's really 6-32. But who cares? I'm returning this. All right, let's try to get one more pass here. Let's try to get one more pass. All right. Let's try to get one more pass in for the end of the game. Okay, we just got destroyed. Okay. 13-32, we win. That was just a massacre at its finest. Yeah, Jack didn't even have to attempt over 10 passes. And yet he still got 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards. That's stupid. Carter actually did really good on the ground. Same thing with Gable. Like, Gable did good. Max did good. Jack did good. Like, all of them did really well. Chase was amazing. All right, 5 catches, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Carter, 2 catches, 15 yards, and touchdown. I had a catch for 43 yards. Shelly had a catch for 39 yards. And Aiden and Brown Miller got a catch for 24 yards. We did only allow 1 sack, which is actually not bad. And we got after the quarterback a lot. And that was not through blitzing either. 1.5 sacks for Nathan. 1 sack for Chase. Or Mike Hansen. 1 sack for Chase and Connor Krieger. And then half a sack for Jackson Showalter. But 0 interceptions. Which we honestly should have had a few interceptions during that game. To be honest. But I digress. We did a very good job, though, at getting after the quarterback, which is something I'm very happy to hear, because that was something that we were kind of lacking a lot, but it also kind of was due to good coverage. So, I gotta mention that. 31. Are you serious? All right, let's see what 31 is, I guess. So I'm going all the way down and just going to count 15 up then. That's just basically what I'm going to do. So, let's see. 44, 42, 40, 38, 36, 34, 32, 31. Daniel gets an upgrade. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not helpful. Like, it doesn't help the team by any means, but it's just a decent upgrade for at least to be somewhat of a competition at the backup running back spot. And also, who knows? Maybe I might just move Daniel to fullback eventually. Who knows? It's like Lemons is barely getting any time to like actually be like an actual running back, which honestly is starting to make me question: do I just move him to fullback? Because like seriously, he doesn't do anything. And I would like to try to get Lemons at least in the game. It's just kind of hard for me to do that with him in that current running back depth chart. But yeah, that's probably to be it. This was just a massacre of a game, and literally it was mainly because of our defense. Mainly was the big part. I mean, our offense did very well, but I'd say our defense is probably the biggest part to that just in general. Klopp did a very, like we did a very good job at basically doing everything we possibly could. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.